Hey everyone, Kubo here and welcome back to my Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster playthrough. In the previous episode, we defeated the Pisco Demons and got the crown, and now we're going to carry on with the story. What we're going to do is that we're going to actually just flee from all encounters, so I will meet you outside the Marsh Cave. And here we are back at Elfheim. But Kupo, I thought you said that we were going to meet you outside the Marsh Cave. I lied. Sorry. So anyway, we are back at Elfheim. We want to heal up first of all. I also want to go and get some new items because the previous trip really did do a number on our items. So, I'll buy enough for 50 potions. I also would like some more antidotes because we can always get poisoned. And that would do for now. I'm not too worried about blind and the others. Like poison right now is the big one. Still not getting any other. Still not getting any other magic right now. We're happy with what we've got as we beat up some more tarantulas because, and I can't stress this enough, we can. All right. So, the Western Keep, which is where we need to go next, is actually all the way up here. Now, you could have gone here earlier to speak to the king here and discovered what the quest you need to do is. Alternatively, you can know where all the story triggers are and just know what you need to do. Yeah, the story triggers are a bit weird, I'm not going to lie. Not as weird as the Western Keep, though. So here we go. First thing we want to do. We want to do a quick save. And let's see, everyone's at full enough health. And we're going to take on this guy, who definitely isn't evil. The king can't be evil. The emperor is evil. Kings are good. Sure thing. Didn't even know there was a trap in the first place. And now we do. Isn't that nice? And yeah, there's a whole actual elves versus dark elves thing going on here. So we can just ignore that by just doing some Thundaras, hope the sleep doesn't hit. That's unfortunate. Luckily though, we don't need physical attacks in order to use magic. Astos has no strengths, has no weaknesses, has 420 HP. You'll just need to watch out for his elemental spells. If he casts 2 in a row, you can be very sad and consider yourself unlucky. We're going to get a heal off here, and we'll continue casting level 3s. Good, he just did dark. That's amazing. We should be okay, and Astos goes down. The only threat, as I said, to that fight is if he gets off 2 elemental spells in a row, but it's quite unlikely to happen. Om nom 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 nom. Just spam Thundara, and if you run out of Thundaras, just spam Thunder until he's dead, and you get the Crystal Eye. Hooray! If you remember, we went to Matoya's cave, where Matoya was just bumping round, going, ow my eye, ow my eye, ow my eye, ow my eye. So we're actually going to go back to Matoya's cave, and it's as simple as hopping back on the ship that we left outside Elfheim. We shouldn't take too long to get there, just need to circle round. I'm not going to bother healing in Elfheim because I'm going to heal in Cornelia instead. Here's the ship. Remember that everything except the Buccaneers in the sea are weak to thunder, and also that the Buccaneers leave some very good cash. And a nice little trick you may not know is that the ship can go under the bridge. I have to admit, I didn't know that the first time I played this game, and now I do. Man, the encounter rate is kicking my ass today. Anyway, we're just going to head back to Matoya's cave. No encounters, thank you very much. Here we go. Matoya, I have a present for you. And we're going to get the Jolt Tonic. Now, if you haven't been asking people what the Jolt Tonic is, what Jolt Tonic's for, you won't know, but you're watching this walkthrough, so you will know. We need to go all the way back to Elfheim. I'll see you there. Alright, we're back in Elfheim, but we're not actually going to go into the town. We're going to go into the castle. Ta-da! And there's one place in particular we want to go. Step 1, find it. If you just go here, all the way round, boom, and in here we've got a prince that's sleeping. If we talk to the priestess, healer, whatever, give the tonic, and the prince will wake up. Hooray! We did it. Amazing. Yeah, we are the legendary warriors. They're the legendary warriors. La 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 la. Mystic key. La 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 la. Open some chests. Let's go. I'm going to just have a sip of my coffee. Alright, Mystic Key get, and now there's a few places where we can pick up some hidden chests that were previously locked and unavailable to us, and now that is not the case. For the Elven Castle, we need to be very careful and not go out of bounds, and if we're successful, we can go in here, pick up the Mithril Hammer, 800 gil, 700 gil, and the Bronze Gloves. Good start. What we're going to do now is we're going to make our way back to the Marsh Cave. I will see you there. Alright, we are back in B3 of the Marsh Cave. And what we're doing, if you remember, there were some chests that we previously could not touch. And now, guess what everyone? We're going to touch them. It's going to be amazing. Just going to get rid of these. Bang, easy. Something I strongly recommend is that you have 3 level 3 charges on your Black Mage. If you don't, you're going to be in trouble. I have 4, which is great. I'm also going to use 1 now to get rid of this potentially tricky fight. Yeah, these fights still aren't a complete gimme. We do need to be careful still. There we go. If you turn your brain off, especially in B3 of the Marsh Cave, you are just asking for trouble. Now that we've got the Mystic Key, we can open the bottom 4 chests. Or at least I will, when I stop getting random encounters. Okay, first things first, we want to open this chest. Monster in a box. Ah! 6 anacondas. Anaconda don't want none unless you got Thundaras or something. I don't know. Boom. All die in 1 hit. GG, well played. We got the silver armlet. We could also talk to this guy. Because we can. And we get some Pisco demons. Hooray. Same strategy. I do have some ethers left over. Because there are more monsters in the box. But yeah, that's what happens when you talk to the wizard. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so in here, we've got this chest. However, you want to open it from this side. Okay, I was lying. I was thinking of the wrong version of the game. Yeah, in here, there is a monster in the box. If you play literally any other version of this game, if you open the chest from the right-hand side, you avoid this encounter. It's amazing. But that's not happening. Instead, you will get into a fight with 4 Pisco demons. Again, if, like me, you run out of level 3 charges, make sure you have an ether, give it to Lot. Boom, get your charges back. Potion, or get 1 charge back to be a bit more precise. Heal up with the potions. Okay. 1 more chest to open. And it's over here. And we win Nothing, because it's the next room over. Alright, we're just going to pretend I didn't just completely forget which room I was supposed to go for. And in this room, much better, there is more Pisco Demons. Hooray! And similar to the previous encounter, one Thundara should do it. Like, these guys hit really hard. If you're going in with a low level, people might fall over. That's all I'm saying. There we go. Victory! Easy peasy. And that is, if we just show you, that's all the chests in here. Alright, next spot is, do you remember the Western Keep where we fought Astos? We're going to go back. I'll see you at the entrance. Alright, we are back at the Western Keep. And if we go all the way around the King's Room where we fought Astos and went in here, there are 3 chests. Fair warning, please be fully healed. I went to Elfheim between going to the Marsh Cave and coming here. Otherwise, you are in for a world of trouble. Make sure you have Diaro as well. Otherwise, once again, bad things will happen to you. 5 mummies. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6, but 5 mummies. Weak to deer and fire, much like most undead things here. You'll want your white mage and your black mage to both have access to those spells, and they'll die. And we get a power staff. Amazing. And what's in chest number 2? More monsters. Wraiths. Also weak to deer. Also weak to fire. And there's 6 of them. Not 1. Not 2. Not 3. Not 4. Not 5. Not 7. 6 of them. There we go. Boom. Easy. And we get the falchion. And finally, I'm going to just potion up. And boom, 3rd chest, even more monsters. I'll do the whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 joke again. But yeah, same deal. Weak to deer, weak to fire. Just kill them. Nice and easy. Now you may have noticed I haven't really been equipping anyone with things yet, simply because I am trying to keep everyone's agility up and weight down so that we can act quicker, better evasion, things like that. But we're going to equip a few things here. We're going to equip the power staff. Actually, no, we're going to equip the mithril hammer, I lied. And for the black mage, we're going to leave it for now. Yeah, we'll just leave it. And we've got quite a few equipments here. However, we're going to get some even better equipment in just a sec. So keep an eye on that. On top of that, we don't actually have what I'm looking for yet. I think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. No, we do have them. I do apologize. We have the bronze gloves, which we want to give now. Just for the extra defense. The weight's a bit unfortunate, but it will be fine. Just a couple more chests to go. I will meet you at the Chaos Shrine. Alright, we are in the Chaos Shrine and we are about to get 2 pretty good weapons, if I do say so myself. First things first, I want to come down here and I want to pick up this, the Rune Blade. There are some mages in this game that are weak to that weapon. So worth it. The other items are up here. We previously couldn't get these, but now, thanks to the power of the Mystic Key, we are free to do what we want. Also, you may notice your monk is beginning to do silly damage. And trust me, it's only going to get sillier. Anyway, you're going to pick up the Webester, which is really good against things like wolves. I will point out the enemies that it's good against, and the Gold Needle, which is good at curing petrification. Alright, I will meet you at Castle Cornelia. Alright, welcome to Castle Cornelia, where there are 6 hidden chests, including 1 key story item. They're all the way around here, and we get the cottage, saber, and the mithril knife. And then in here we have the iron armor, the tent, and the nitro powder. For those of you who are keeping score, that is 40 chests out of 249. We're about 1/6 of the way there. Life is good. Alright, I am just going to do some quick equipping. I'm going to switch to... You're supposed to switch to the saber and then sell the werebuster and the rune sword if you're speedrunning this game. However, the rune blade's just too good. Like, they're all too good. Don't only sell the weapons that deal critical damage against certain enemies if you're desperately low on cash. You shouldn't be. I'm going to say it right now, you should not be low on cash. Anyway, we're going to go to the item shop. And we are going to buy a few things. We're going to buy 2 more tents, just because. We're going to buy some gold needles. Really more for safety than anything else. There are some times, though, where we're going to want to be petrified, and we'll get to that point, which sounds very strange, but I'll point it out when it happens. I want a few ethers, and I also want as many potions as we can afford. That would be all of them. Fantastic. Let's head out. And leave. And now we're going to go to Mount Duergar. So what we need to do is kill these guys. And we're going to head to the northwest. And we're going to go down here. I often get my directions mixed up, so you're going to have to forgive me. And I'm going to wrap round here. And lots of ands going on. We get to Mount Duergar. This is where we need the nitro powder. First things first, though, I'm going to pick up these 2 chests. After that, we're going to go all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. Round here. We're going to pick up 8 more chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would have noticed we got the worm killer. Really good weapon, just not for right now. Now we want to talk to this guy. Hello. And remember the nitro powder we got earlier? Powder? We're going to use that to blow up the world. No, really, we're going to use that to, like, literally blow up part of the world so that we can access the next area. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to say. We're gonna run away. There's even a running away sequence. And the cave didn't cave in. How it didn't cave in, I couldn't tell you. No one's paying attention to that sort of thing. Basically, we don't ask questions, they don't give us answers, and everyone gets along just fine. Hooray, we blew up a bit of the world. And now the guy in the green hat's just gonna run away as if he just didn't commit a war crime. Okay, time to head out and make our way to the next area. Hooray! So back to the ship we go. Okay. We have now reached it, and we're going to squeeze through this little gap here. Not before getting into an encounter. And then we're going to go around here. There should be a port. Here it is. And we are going to go into Melmond. Hooray! Time to see how expensive everything is here. Rest at the inn. Just 100 gil, same as Elfheim. It's not too bad. Ints in this game are pretty good value for money, it's got to be said. There are a couple of things I would like to buy. I would like to go into the white magic shop, please. I would like to buy Duergar. And I'd like to buy Healara. Easy. Don't need life, we've got Phoenix Downs for that. And Kiraga, we don't really need. It's better, really. It's going to sound very backwards. It's actually better to use potions and high potions than it is to use Kiraga. It's just how it is. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. And then we're going to head in here. We're going to talk to the Black Mage, and right now we're just going to buy Firaga. Everything else isn't worth it. Like, teleport's okay, but I'd rather just fight through the dungeon and get the experience. And Firaga is great. It just does damage. Does exactly what it says on the tin. And there's a lot of enemies coming up that are weak to this. That's a win in my book. We will go back to Elfheim and get a couple of level 4 spells later, but we don't need them right now, so we're not going to buy them. That's a good philosophy to have. There's a couple of other things we can get here. They're optional right now. However, if you want to get them, maybe get the silver armlets. We actually have some already. If I can remember where they are. There you go, silver armlet. Good for defense. Minimum weight. If you want to get it now, get it. I'm going to give one to my white mage. And then I'm actually going to buy another one because I have the money. If you don't have the money, don't panic. It's not the end of the world. There you go, silver armlet. I'm going to buy 2 of them. I'm going to equip them on there, and nope, not like that, and there. Let's see what weapon. Yeah, we should give the Black Mage the Power Staff. This is okay, and then also Iron Armor. Really good defense buff. Evasion down slightly, but that's fine. We don't care too much about evasion when defense is so high. This is where we need to start thinking about, you know, making sure our warrior stays healthy. The weight is a bit of an issue, but it's not the biggest issue in the world. As long as we keep warrior at a high health, we really shouldn't have a problem. Okay, we're going to make our way now over to the Cavern of Earth, because that's where we need to go next. So we're going to go down here, and there are 2 new enemies we can run into, and hopefully we run into them. So we go down here into the nice Dorito-looking area. Yeah, here. This is our next destination. But before I do that, as I said, there are 2 encounters that I want to run into. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, we found the first one. I actually found it in a forest. This is the Lesser Tiger. Nothing special about these guys whatsoever. 132 HP. Just beat them up. They have okay attack, but at this stage you should be in quite a good spot to just absolutely pulverize them. And there we go. Quite easy. And here is the other enemy, a very rare encounter, the Hyenodon. No, it's the Hyenodon. Yeah, it's Hyenodon. What am I doing? Anyway, this thing is not weak to anything. However, 120 HP can be quite the handful if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're not strong enough, like, you will feel very sad. So make sure that when you're fighting those, you have the resources to take it down, otherwise they can put you down quite quickly. But yeah, that's very easy. Alright, before we move on, just one important piece of information. Melmond, you may have noticed, is missing 2 important features. The first one is the item shop. It's not there. The second thing it's missing is the church to revive your characters. They're not there. You're going to have to go to Cornelia if you want either of those things. So it's very important that before you leave Cornelia, you get all the items that you need. Phoenix Downs are important. Don't bother with the life spell. It's a waste of a white magic charge. Make sure you have Phoenix Downs. Make sure you have the potions, the high potions that you need. On top of that, there's also the case of Lesser Tigers. Something that I didn't mention is that they sometimes drop X potions. There are better places to find lesser tigers later on, but if you can get a couple of X potions, like I did, let me show them. There we go, I got 2. Great bonus. But we're going to go into the Cavern of Earth in the next episode. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.